Breakfast is 2 protein waffles with some sugar-free syrup, a little bit of whipped cream on top, some egg whites with sugar-free ketchup, and 2 slices of turkey bacon. We had a First Form protein bar as a snack. Got some leftover tacos with some fat-free Greek yogurt, non-flavored of course, and then a little bit of mozzarella cheese, and then I just got to see tomato. A little bit of lime just for flavoring. So this is our lunch. Got a protein waffle, as you hear my son in the background, and a turkey sausage just for a little snack before we go to the gym.
So I'm splitting up my cardio. I'm gonna do half of it now, lift, and do another half. So I stopped skipping fucking cardio. That's what's holding me back right now in this cut. So we gotta face our problems head on, right? So let's get it. So I did 20 minutes of Stairmaster. I got a good sweat going. So let's hope that it doesn't affect our lifting portion, but we should be all good. So we're gonna hit some pull-ups on the slip machine, and then we're going to superset them with some reverse flies for our rear delts. We're gonna hit rear delts today. But before we do that, I'm not gonna show you guys because you guys can already know if you've been watching, but I'm going to, I don't know what the hell that was, but I'm going to do some warm-up sets on the lat pull-down machine just to activate my lats so I don't really tax them before I do my pull-ups. So we're gonna do that, probably like 2 warm-up sets of that, and then we're gonna jump right into pull-ups. But like I said, I'm not gonna show you that shit. You guys kind of already know why I do that shit, so let's get after it.
And the lighting couldn't be any worse than what it is. Guys, I look like a fucking unlocked goddamn character. I look like a burnt, crisp up motherfucking Jar Jar Binks. Because I'm wearing all black. I am black. And then my hair is black. So I just look like I just blend in with all darkness. But as you guys can see, pull-ups, form looks great. Going down slow, taking our time, not rushing the movement. You know, going close to failure, but not all the way to failure, just to save a little bit of juice for the next couple sets. But yeah, we're not trying to lift our head over the bar in particular. We're trying to reach up as far as we can by pulling, right? And then here we go, our reverse flies to hit our rear delts. And to be honest with you guys, I probably start off a little bit too heavy. It's kind of, this machine's kind of meh with like the weight suggestions. It's like 12, 7, and then like 5 and like 2.5. So it's kind of like I kind of hover around like 7 and 5, you know what I'm saying? And then 2.5 is almost too light, and then 12 is almost too heavy, and I start off with a 12. So I mean, I could probably do 7 all 3 sets if I wanted to. It would probably be easier, but I did definitely start off a little bit too heavy, but it's still okay because I still got a great, you know, gnarly stretch and pump of my rear delts, so it wasn't that big of a deal. I still felt them. I still got, you know, about 10 reps, I think it was. So not that big of a deal, but, you know, probably start off a little bit lighter next time because it's totally better. I don't want to say totally better, but it's probably more practical to do lighter weights when you're doing a small muscle group like your rear delts, and especially with the cables, you know what I'm saying? Your rear delts are a very small muscle. It's really one of the smallest muscles. It's probably the smallest, no, for sure the smallest muscle in your back. And you really don't need a lot of weight for that. You know what I'm saying? You don't need an ego lift for that. But yeah, these pull-ups definitely are taxing my lats. Then the combination of doing these 2 together, my rear delts are definitely sore. And as you guys can see, you know, when you're like alternating or doing these reverse flies for your rear delts, to kind of like, you know, get over the fact that one of your arms is going to be crossed over and to go further over, like my right arm is over my left arm right now, you should just switch your arms. So the next set, I'm probably going to switch my arm, put my left hand over my right hand, so, you know what I'm saying, I kind of keep it balanced a little bit so one, you know, side isn't being worked more than the other side. That's how you take care of that. Just switch your arms, alternate your arms over. So the one of them is over the other one, then the other one's over the other one the next time, just so you guys can kind of keep it balanced. It's probably better to do it, you know what I'm saying, equal amount of sets, so like 2 or 4 sets, not like 3. Or what you could do is you could put the weaker side over more. So my left arm is my weak side, so I'll probably do that more. So start off my left, then my right, and then my left again. I did 3 sets because I know my left side is weaker than my right side. So that's something you kind of can do with that. So you kind of, you know, train them equally, or you don't have one side being overtrained, another one is weaker. Just use your left, or if you're right-handed, use your left arm first. If you're left-handed, use your right arm first. Whatever your weaker limb is, you know what I'm saying. But pull-ups look great. going down slow. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm pretty, not gonna say pretty, but I'm kind of sore and kind of fatigued from my job because I'm moving a lot of heavy shit around a lot every single day. Sometimes when I come to the gym, I am fatigued, I am sore, so, you know what I'm saying? I can't lift as much weight as I want to, but I'm not going to use it as an excuse at all. I'm still going to train hard. I'm still going to train as hard as I can, and I'm still going to try to make gains. I just see my job as something that's like another workout, you know what I'm saying? Another way to burn calories, another way to stay strong, stay fit. So if I do, you know, or I can't work out as long as I want to, I was like, oh, at least I went to work today and I was able to get a great pump at work and great, you know, calories burnt from walking 20 fucking thousand steps. So when I come in the gym, I'm like, okay, you know, I still had a pretty decent day being active. So maybe we just work on some, you know, high rep stuff, lighter weight stuff, focus on, you know, reps and, you know, getting full range of motion and not so much strength and heavy shit. But, you know, on the weekends, I tend to lift a lot heavier because I have a lot more energy, because I can sleep more, I can eat more, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not getting beat up at work so much. So sometimes you just got to compromise and you got to know your own body and trust yourself and also train efficiently. So we're going to give this bar a shot for some rows. Never used it before, so let's see how it goes.
I'm always looking to try new things in the gym, so hopefully this goes well, as you guys know.
So to be fair, I definitely start off with too much weight in the sense of like I still can row it. It's not super duper heavy. Like if this is a regular bar, it'd be a lot easier for me. But since it's like a pretty large object, it's kind of like hard to balance with this much amount of weight, and it's kind of forcing me to almost do like an RDL almost, because I'm getting like some hamstring action, which I don't really want to because it's not a hamstring day, it's not a leg day. But you know what I'm saying, I'm still able to row it. I'm still able to go down slow and get a great stretch at the bottom. As you guys can see, I lowered the weight. Me lowering the weight just allows me to control a little bit better, to hinge a little bit, you know, easier and forward, and not put a lot more, you know, emphasis and stress on my lower spine. So that's why I lowered the weight. Then I flipped it around too, because that little gap allows me to roll a little bit higher. But, you know, same mechanics like a regular row with a dumbbell. I said a dumbbell, wow. A barbell, the same mechanics is, you know, row up and then go down slow, just like that, all the way down. We're not rushing it. We're taking our time. You know what I'm saying? And it was just cool to use this. Like, I've seen people use this for a very long time at the gym, like for rows, for like, you know, some different type of pressing movements, and just different variations of, you know, ordinary regular movements in the gym. You know what I'm saying? It has a lot of different handles and grips on this thing, which gives you a vast variety of things you can do with this fucking cool tool. I think it's called a knurled bar or something like that. But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna utilize this more. I'm gonna try to find new ways to utilize this thing, just to try to keep my fucking workouts a little fresher, a little bit, you know, more fun, more entertaining. But you know what I'm saying? I had a lot of fucking fun with this thing, and I got a great gnarly back pump. And my, you know, traps feel pretty good as well doing these.
We're going to use the same thing. We're going to do some some hammer curls, basically hammer curls, because my grip will be neutral. With these, you know, it's a decent bicep exercise. It's the best bicep exercise, no, but it's still going to pump my biceps up. It's still going to do, you know, pretty good pump my buys. You know, have enough weight. And my biceps already pumped up anyway because the pull-ups, the rows, you know what I'm saying? So, all good. Just trying to have fun, try something new. Guys, it's important to try new things in the gym and have fun, you know what I'm saying? It is important to chase the goals and to chase, you know, a good physique, but also you got to just try new things and learn and just enjoy yourself, you know what I'm saying? If you're always too serious, then the gym becomes something that is not, you know, fulfilling, it's not fun, it becomes something that feels like a chore to do, you know what I'm saying? And then you start to not enjoy it as much. So I'm kind of having fun a little bit today because I'm going to do cardio anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
So guys, I definitely did 3 sets of these. I'm only going to show you 1 set just because I filmed the other 2 sets in a vertical plane just for my my shorts for my other platforms on social media. So yeah, but this felt pretty good in my hands. It felt really good. I was able to get a pretty good, you know, bicep pump, especially for the brachialis because my hands are more neutral. So, you know what I'm saying? Neutral grip gives you more of a brachialis pump. But otherwise, this felt pretty good. It was a little bit awkward because how big it is, but, you know, it was a fun movement.
Another thing about like hammer curls or neutral grip, like curls, and using your hands like this, of course, it also, hits your forearms pretty well. It's actually your forearms. So if you're trying to grow your forearms and hit your biceps at the same time, great option to do some neutral grip or hammer curls. It could be dumbbells, it could be cables, it can be the thing I just used, you know what I'm saying? It could be anything that gets you into grip. So if you're trying to blast your fucking forearms, go ahead and do it. Finishing up on the elliptical. So, extra cardio. Classic. We got some chicken thighs, some rice, and then we got some mixed vegetables for dinner.
It's time to work now. Work. It's time to work out. Work.